Well, good evening to all of you diehard, passionate, crazy, incredible, terrific, fantastic, phenomenal, amazing, spectacular, spontaneous, handsome, beautiful, magical, phenomenal, memorable, crazy baseball fans. How's everyone doing on what I could call a calm but lovely and magical and wonderful evening? Again, guys, I hope you are all having a wonderful weekend so far. Hopefully you are all having a fun and safe but memorable Sunday night, and it really feels good and also sad to say this, but welcome back to the channel, everyone, of Main Event Baseball with Ryan. Guys, I cannot get over this beautiful weather. Sitting in the park in this gorgeous weather, you really cannot get anything better than that. But you're probably all wondering, why is it happy and depressing at the exact same time to do a baseball episode? Well, here's the sad thing, okay? Today is game 162, the final game of the 2024 MLB regular season. There's also sad news because today was the very last game for Charlie Blackmon. If you guys don't remember, earlier in the week I did an episode on Charlie Blackmon announcing his retirement. Well, today was his very last game, not just in a Colorado Rocky uniform, but in a MLB uniform as a player. You know the saying, they hang the spikes up? That is what Charlie Blackmon is going to do. The Rockies did play their last game of the 2024 regular season, and today at home at Coors Field in the beautiful Mile High city of Denver, Colorado, they took on the 2024 National League West Division champions, the LA Dodgers. I can tell you guys, for the very first time in probably a while, Charlie Blackmon started the game in the outfield. Charlie Blackmon has usually been the everyday DH for the Colorado Rockies this year. Well, today, Charlie Blackmon started the game in center field. And I'm going to give you a little history lesson. All right. When Charlie Blackmon came up to the big leagues with the Rockies all the way back in 2010, 2010, hey, yours truly, I was in middle school at that time. That shows how old I really am, but it also shows how long Charlie Blackmon has been at the big league level. Made his MLB debut. He was the everyday center fielder for the Colorado Rockies. Every single gorgeous, lovely, magical, wonderful, peaceful, handsome day, he was a starting center fielder for the Colorado Rockies. Long story short, he ended up going from center field to right field, and then as the past couple of seasons you have known, he's mainly DH'd and all that. But a really good moment. Charlie Blackmon, 14 years, number one in the big leagues, all 14 seasons with only one team, the Colorado Rockies. In his 14 long seasons with the Colorado Rockies and the big leagues, he only played in 2 postseasons. Charlie Blackmon played in the 2017 wild card game with the Colorado Rockies in Arizona at Chase Field. The Rockies would end up losing that game. The very next season in 2018, the Rockies played a tiebreaker game at none other than Dodger Stadium. They lost that. The very next night, they were at the friendly confines of Wrigley Field, and they ended up beating the Cubs in the 2018 National League wildcard game before the Rockies would eventually move on to the division series and get swept by the Milwaukee Brewers. But none other. Those are the only 2 years Charlie Blackmon was in the postseason in MLB with a Colorado Rocky, and his whole career. 14 long, and I mean long, but wonderful and memorable seasons with the Colorado Rockies, and today it all came to an end. Ladies and gentlemen, I had the opportunity to meet Charlie Blackmon in Boise, Idaho, actually, when back in 2015 I was a junior in high school. And I remember going to my first period class of the day. And after that, my mom got me, and I got the wonderful and lovely and pleasure and humble opportunity to meet Charlie Blackmon, one of the most greatest down-to-earth, humble athletes I've ever been around. And it is a sad thing, because I will tell you it will not be the same with the Rockies in 2025. They will not have a player named Charlie Blackmon on their team. And so, it just shows, what kind of athlete, what kind of player he was, both on and off the field. Game 162 of 2024 was the last in the career of Charlie Blackmon. No doubt about it. He will be a future MLB Hall of Famer, yet alone a Colorado Rocky Hall of Famer. I can't really say it without kind of crying a little. It gets emotional. It's how much he meant to the Colorado Rockies and so many. Guys, Charlie Blackmon, I can't do the math, but 14 years he was a big leaguer, and all 14 seasons was with the Colorado Rockies. And you look at a guy with Charlie Blackmon, definitely a guy that would be a postseason player, but he never played. He never played in an NLCS game or a World Series game, and that's just astonishing. A guy that when you look at Charlie Blackmon as a baseball player, it's really surprising. He never really had much of a postseason career, but nonetheless, I think it was great and it was right that Charlie Blackmon could play his final game at home in front of the faithful of Coors Field. There were Dodger fans at the game today, and the one thing I want to say that I really caught this, it wasn't off guard, but it was out of respect. I saw Dodger fans at that game, watching it on TV on my phone, and I saw every Dodger fan on their feet applauding Blackmon when he took the field, when he came to the plate. And right, it says right there the respect that fans have for Charlie Blackmon and all that. So that was really great to see. I had to share that story with you. But yeah, guys, I can tell you right now, it's going to be odd going to spring training in March, and I'm gonna go to a Rocky game in spring training, and I'm not going to see Charlie Blackmon on the roster. That's just going to be a little odd, but nonetheless, guys, he's a great player, great athlete, has a without a doubt, a great Hall of Fame career resume, and I gotta say it's going to be different. But yes, guys, I wanted to do this video for Charlie Blackmon. Very last game Chuck Nazi played, and what does he do? He goes 1 for 2 in the game, and he did not strike out. So that is good. But well, guys, I don't want to waste your guys' precious time, so that's all I got. If you guys like the video, make sure you hit that like and that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, guys. One more time, the last game of the regular season today, and it was the last time Charlie Blackmon would put his spikes on and play one more game as a big leaguer. All right, guys, I will see all of you guys right back here in the next episode.